Alright, so I think we're done here, and I've got my abilities set on what I want to do. I want to go back here and just knock out real quick a couple of things at Martha's Rest. Won't take but a minute. Got Wade here. Actually, that might be it. I still wonder. We still got several little areas that are still blocked.
I heard the Guardian saying we're supposed to grow our own food.
Ah, Lord Rossfield. What brings you to Eastpool?
A delivery from Martha.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, of course. You see, I had thought we might be able to revive the old wheat fields, but they'd long since gone to seed, only without the seeds.
Martha was hoping he might be able to show the bearers how to plant and tend these, so that they'll be able to fend for themselves.
That's not a bad idea. These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we brought them here. They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we teach them how to live like free men, I fear that all we have achieved in bringing them here is to exchange one master for another. Not that myself and the Guardians have been the best example to them so far, subsisting almost entirely on Martha's charity as we do. It's about time we all started to provide for ourselves, bearers and Guardians alike. Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses. There have been alarming reports of...
The Horde is closing in. They're coming, so wait, all of them.
I
Damn it all,
figured.
I thought we'd have more time. Gather the men in the square. Send to the rest for reinforcements.
Yes, Sir Wade.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern reaches for a while now. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that size. I had hoped to build a perimeter wall so that myself and the Guardians might be able to defend the village, but...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely. If reinforcements from the rest arrive before they do, we may just scrape through, but I fear that's rather an enormous if.
What if you could call on reinforcements from Eastpool?
You mean the bearers? We brought them here so they might live.
So wait. You said you lack men to defend the village. Though they may not be trained soldiers like your Guardians, what help they are able to offer could still prove the difference between victory.
You're right, my lord. I will appeal to them. My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter, to serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you.
That's what you got from it?
Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home! And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
Pan?
What are you doing?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together. For Eastpool! For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just promise me one thing. That you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well, if it was numbers you were lacking, you certainly won't be now.
Thanks to you.
Me? Oh, I just love the sound of my own voice.
Lord Rossfield, my lady, we're ready.
So what's the plan of action?
We'll divide our forces into several small detachments, each made up of guardians, bearers, and guards from the rest. These will position themselves
do it.
at strategic points around
Started
the
talking.
village. Upon engaging with the Akashic, each detachment will keep the creatures occupied as best they can, steadily retreating all the while.
You're going to lure them into the village?
I am. We will have neither the time nor the resources to treat the wounded, so injuries must be avoided at all costs. By coordinating our withdrawal through the use of messengers drawn from among the bearers, we will aim to have the swarm converge at a point of our choose. With luck, that point will be the village square. And for you and I to finish them off.
A sound plan, but one that'll require a leader with a cool head. I'd say you have both in abundance, await, but you'll be needed. Please, leave the last of the fighting to me.
Ha! And let you have...
Sir Wade! They're here!
Then you know what you must do. We work together. Everyone playing, each shielding the other, that no man might fall.
For Rosaria! For Rosaria!
We've no time to argue, my lord. I'll do as you ask.
And I will do as you ask.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too then, eh?
Right you are, Martha.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes.
We cannot let Eastpool fall.
And we won't.
Thought I died for a second. I was like, what?
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rossfield! Change of plan!
He throws that sword in
What
there
is
so
it?
fast.
Owl from the rest. An Akashic Curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in Eastpool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think the worst is... I could order a detachment or two to fall back.
No. Let them finish the job. You stay here too, Sir Wade. I'll go after the Curl. Join me only when Eastpool is won.
If you're sure, my lord. May the Founder protect you.
Akashic Curl.
Next one's mine. I might not know why.
I really like this one. Satellite. Especially for you know, continuing to use your sword. Around here somewhere. There it is.
There it is. With me, Joshua.
Damn. I didn't mean to do that so far away. You had no chance. Diamond
Right.
dust stuns like
Back to
amazing.
Eastpool.
It did his whole bar almost, like 90% of it in one go.
Lord Rossfield, the Curl, is it?
It's dead.
Thank the Founder for that. We were able to eradicate the rest of the Horde. I have guardians posted around the village to keep watch for further attacks, but all seems... I hesitate to say it, but... I think it might be over.
I think it might.
We saved Eastpool. Thank you, my...
No, Sir Wade. You brought us together. Showed us what it...
We never had nothing to call our own before, but now we do.
Forgive us, Sir Wade, but there's no doubt in my mind anymore. We're free men now. So we have to fight to protect what's ours.
And we shall. This is our home. And if anyone...
They'll have us to answer to.
Come on then.
This village isn't gonna rebuild its...
Oh, this will be a little quicker.
not
It just
slaves
keeps
anymore.
going.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he was still with us today...
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord. And after all, this is my home now too. And I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's Eastpudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I have to
Eastpudlian?
pull my weight too. Can't have the rest getting outclassed. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back.
Can we continue to count on your support, Martha?
Of course, and I'd be counting on yours too. Us Rosarians have got stick.
Indeed we have.
And Clive, come by the Golden Stables when you get the chance. I ain't paid you for delivering them seeds yet.
All right.
Lord Rossfield, do you remember our very first mission together?
Yeah, the marsh.
Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes.
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage.
So Wade, you have always been a true shield. I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria, will be safe in your hands.
Thank you, my lord. I know the rest of the world will be safe in yours.
I'll do my best.
Alright. Took a lot longer than I had hoped. Sorry about that. Maybe we can get rid of the ruby now. From like half the game ago.
The hero returns. It's lucky you came by when you did, eh? Not only did my seeds get delivered, but you went and saved Eastpool and all.
I just did what I could.
And it's only right that you get rewarded for it. Take it before I change my mind.
Thank you, Martha.
So, Eastpool's finally back and a home to free bearers.
Well, it was your idea.
I know that, but I never stopped to think what it would mean. Bearers in charge of themselves, thinking for themselves, working for themselves, though I suppose the rest ain't much different nowadays. You know, bearers living free like that reminds me of when I loath as I am to recall that particular day.
I take it you didn't always see eye to eye. What happened?
Well, if you really want to know, I started doing what I do In fact, that's how I met him. Or at least He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like... And do you know what he did? He smiled, and then he laughed, and then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need...
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing, to make life better for bearers. Just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, he certainly didn't lack for ambition.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, the harder they are to achieve. Which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need...
Suppose you're right. And if we don't manage it, good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings, eh? It's almost enough to give you a... Anyway, enough now. Better get back to work. Let's see about making up. The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
Bear.
We weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding effort. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
Yeah, so you gotta finish.
A star, Ruby? It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Finish all the quests
Think
in
of
the
the
area, and
difference
then
in
you can give the ruby. Okay.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one... Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected a bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working him...
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the... Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it.
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's... I reckon what he saw in Sid, and don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Alright, so I guess we're done here, other than hunts and stuff. I don't know how you unlock that, but... Let's go back. I mean, a way to warp there. Huh. Well, what I'll do... Actually, what I'm going to do is warp here. You'll see why. If you remember, we found all those new hunts. This is where we fought Odin. We're going to work our way back from here. And we'll encounter one on the way. It's the side area. I think this is it here, isn't it? Yeah, right here. Notice that big hole up there.
Look who's here to meet us. Pity they don't seem fond of visitors. Nice try. Too slow.
Should be a big one. There we go. New record for me.
Too slow.
Shit. Figured that's where I got that.
I've had warmer welcomes.
Hmm. How do we go this way? That was easy. So, level 50 is the level cap. I just found out. I didn't realize, but I'd heard that a while back, but forgot about it. I think there's something up there. I think, well, yeah, we're about back to the settlement. I just wanted to check and see if there was any others. I knew that Fafnir clone was there. Kashyyyk version. So I was talking about in my review, they're kind of like reskins, but I think they're done in a good way. So they fit in with the story and catch that before. Did we ever go up there before? Is that the lady's house? Yeah, we open that. No one home anymore. Alright. That's where we fought the bigger guy. Alright, we'll just ride onto the gate.
This is no time to ride.
Probably nothing in here, just want to make sure. I don't think I ever came up here before. Oh yeah, I did, I remember now. I remember being like, damn, why can't I jump off? just want to see, we got up here. Oh yeah, we got the big dragon still. I might take him on next episode, or try to anyways. He's by far the hardest thing I've faced so far. I mean, he killed me in 2 hits, and it wasn't even close.
Come on.
Oops. Steer so slow when you're running. I did get that one. I couldn't remember because I had to reload in here. Alright. We killed that big one? Oh, I think it was just an orc. It's like, damn, we killed him kind of easy.
You're finished.
I need to mess around with that a little more.
It's over. Muhammad!
Totally just deleted him. The Lich.
No holding back.
Gosh. That's an instant stun. Shit.
Nice try. Slow. Nice try.
Damn it. I hate that.
Titan! That's better.
Damn. These are annoying. Oh cool, an empty shard.
What do you suppose that is? It's not on Vivian's map.
Probably for a good reason.
Right. To stone here.
Huh. Like an arena.
villagers. No knights. Not even any bodies. One could almost believe the whole kingdom had turned to Kashyyyk.
I think that's one of our marks right there, our hunts. It's a big area. Time to fight. Yeah, frame rate's bogging down, I think, for the first time pretty bad. Right here. Oh, I can't remember where I left it. Frame rate. Put that up one. A little better. Damn it. Why do they do that? Oh, you killed it right when I summoned the satellites there, bud.
Caution, brother.
play around with that more. It's a pretty cool ability. I've never seen that happen. That was cool. He kept dodging backwards. Alright, let's try it, see what we can do here. Yeah, still be one. Alright, we're gonna have to end it there. Can't believe it's already been an hour. It feels like we just started. So that's where we need to go. Play that guy's ring. Alright, well I'll go ahead and cut it. I have no idea how we're gonna get in that arena back there or whatever. This area is really open. It feels more like a Elden Ring. Reminds me of the area right before the Dectus lift in Liurnia, where you run towards the catapults and all that right after the magical academy. What's it called? Ray Lucaria. I mean, this is pretty open right here. A quite open world, but I guess the most open area we've seen so far. Oh yeah, we thought this was open earlier. It's much smaller. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and end. See you in the next one. It's been Sweaty Zeus. Sweaty Zeus Gaming. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll keep exploring and we'll figure out how to get to all this stuff eventually. And we still gotta do all of these. I think I may start doing them in one of the next couple episodes, but I've tried one or two and they're really hard. So we'll see. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.